This is the score my own AI detection tool got after I rewrote it 3 different ways, specifically to beat this. And then I found out a competitor's tool couldn't beat it either. Let's talk about why. If you make content with AI, blog posts, scripts, whatever, you've probably run into this. AI detectors are everywhere now. Editors run them, platforms run them. Even Google's algorithm behaves differently around content that reads as machine written. So naturally, a whole category of AI-humanizer tools showed up promising to fix that. Paste in your AI draft, get back something that reads as human. Every single one of them says some version of 100% undetectable. I wanted to know if that's actually true, so I built my own version of this, a tool called Drafeo, and instead of just shipping it and hoping, I actually tested it properly against the strictest detector I could find. And what I found out surprised me enough that I think it's worth a full video, not just a marketing claim. Here's what I actually did. I took a real piece of AI-generated writing, a YouTube monetization script written by Claude, and ran it through GPTZero, which is widely considered one of the strictest AI detectors out there. Not the easiest one to fool, the one editors and platforms actually tend to use. Unsurprisingly, it got flagged. High score, obviously AI written. So then I tried to fix that, not once, 3 separate times, with 3 genuinely different approaches. Attempt 1, rewrite the style, vary sentence rhythm, cut robotic transition words. Attempt 2, reconstruct from the ideas, write fresh, not just edit. Attempt 3, break repeated structural patterns, not just sentence-level style. 3 different strategies, not the same trick 3 times. Every single one came back at the same score, 100% AI written, every time. At that point, I had 2 questions. First, is GPTZero just miscalibrated? Does it flag everything, even real human writing? So I tested that directly. I wrote a few sentences myself off the top of my head. Nothing polished. Pasted it in. 0%. It correctly recognized real human writing as human. So it's not broken. It's specifically resistant to AI rewritten text, no matter how you rewrite it. Second question, is this just my tool failing, or is this the whole category? So I went and tested a dedicated competitor, a tool whose entire job is humanizing AI text. I ran the exact same script through it. Same result. Still flagged. A tool built specifically to solve this problem, and it couldn't beat GPTZero either. So here's the honest takeaway, and it's bigger than just my product. GPTZero markets itself as resistant to humanized, paraphrased AI text. And based on everything I just showed you, that claim holds up. If a dedicated humanizer tool can't beat it, there's a real chance most of the 100% undetectable claims out there are either exaggerated or tested against weaker, older detectors, not the one that actually matters. That's not a great thing to find out when you're building a product that's supposed to help with exactly this. But I think it's more useful to you if I tell you the truth, instead of just quietly shipping a bigger promise I can't back up. And to be clear, this isn't nothing. When I tested the same rewrites against a different detector, Zero GPT, the score did move meaningfully. So the rewriting itself isn't pointless. It's specifically GPTZero, the strictest one, that's this resistant. So that's why Drafeo works differently than I originally planned it to. It doesn't promise you'll beat every detector, because based on everything I just showed you, that would be a lie. What it does do, show you your real GPTZero score, labeled honestly, not hidden behind a vague pass/fail. Rewrite your draft in your actual voice, not a generic AI humanizer voice that often reads worse than what you started with. Check that your SEO doesn't fall apart in the process. And when your score is still high after a rewrite, it tells you that too. Instead of pretending it worked when it didn't, I'd rather you know exactly where you stand than find out the hard way after you publish. If you want to see your own score, not a guess, the real thing, Drafeo's free to start. 3 rewrites, no card required. Links in the description. And if you've tried other humanizer tools and gotten a similar result to what I just showed you, I actually want to hear about it. Drop it in the comments. That's genuinely useful information for me and for anyone else watching this trying to figure out what actually works.